Greetings and good morning. It is day 67 for me on the Appalachian Trail, and I got up early. Philly and I both got up early. We were hiking by 5 o'clock this morning. I've got a 7-mile climb up to the top of Bluff Mountain, and I'm 3 miles into it. We wanted to beat the heat and have a nice cool hike this morning. It's working out. It's a nice cool hike, especially with the breeze, and so feeling pretty good. So our plan is an 18-mile day to get to shelter. I forgot the name of it, but we left John Hollow's shelter at 7:89 at 5 o'clock this morning, and now, like I said, we're 3 miles into the hike and enjoying the view here for breakfast. And I'm going to hit it again in a few minutes, trying to climb the last 4 miles up to the top of Bluff Mountain.
No service, huh?
Yeah, I got one bar for a little bit last night, but
That was it, huh?
that's about it. That didn't last long. You'd think way up here we'd have good service.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Man, what a great place to camp.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful last night and
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's kind of funny. We wanted to hit it early this morning to beat the heat coming up the mountain, and we've definitely done that. Matter of fact, since we're covered in sweat from climbing the first segment of the mountain, we're now wet and we're cold. Not complaining at all. I'd much rather be cold than hot. I'm glad to be cold, actually. But it's kind of funny sometimes the way things turn out. So far, it's turning out perfectly this morning. Beautiful weather, nice cool temperatures. That sunrise was just amazing. Anyway, we're working now to get over to the second climb up to the top of Bluff Mountain, and then basically it's downhill the rest of the day. Downhill or flat. This is the Odie Powell Memorial. There's a little kid, almost 5 years old, that wandered away from the schoolhouse way at the bottom of the mountain somewhere and got lost, and this is where they found his body. I'm thinking about the climb I just made and thinking about a 5-year-old making it all the way up here. That's hard to imagine. Anyway, it was in 1891. Can't imagine a 5-year-old basically walking all the way up here in November. The Odie Powell Memorial. And really, we're at the top of the mountain. And the Odie Powell Memorial is just 15 feet below the top. Well, it's still a little hazy up here. Let's see what kind of views we've got. Not much view there. We're at 3,300 feet. We're kind of back in the clouds a little bit. But you know what? Our big climb is over for the day, and we did it before it got warm. And I'm really thankful we did that. I've been busy trying to find a lunch spot for us and wasn't thinking about this. $800. I've walked 800 miles. Wow. Wow. 800. Got a nice suspension bridge here. Whoa. Look how slow the water's moving. Well, it was a long climb down, or hike down from Bluff Mountain. And now we've got about a 4-mile walk to get to the shelter, 4.5. I think some of it goes along a stream or a creek, which I'm looking forward to, but not here. It's kind of warm. And it's getting hot, actually. Really glad we did not hike to the top of that mountain in this heat. That would not have been fun. Anyway, I'm just walking now, trying to get to the shelter. It's about 2 o'clock, and I've got about 4 miles to go. Okay, so we're in the Brown Mountain community area. It's an old, I guess, settlement, maybe, old neighborhood of formerly freed slaves. And you can see some of the foundations that still exist around here. That looks like some kind of a foundation or brick wall over there. If I see anything else, I'll show it to you. Several more over there. Really looks like a pile of rocks now. But at one point it was a vibrant community. I think up to the early 1900s. And then it kind of faded away. All right, we've made it to the Brown Mountain Creek Shelter tenting area. Not gonna stay in the shelter, gonna tent. And this looks like my spot. And check this out. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. Listen to that stream. I haven't slept very good the last 2 nights, so I bet I do tonight. Well, day 67 is done. And it was a long, tiring day. We started this morning, got up at 4 and started hiking at 5. We wanted to climb to the top of that mountain before it got hot. And we did. But it sure did make for a long day. And we got into camp about 4 o'clock, and we were just exhausted. And we set up our tents and found our bear hang and ate supper and crawled in. And I'm ready to go to sleep because I haven't gotten really great sleep the last 2 nights. But I'll sleep good tonight with the creek. It was an 18-mile day, and we are tenting at Brown Mountain Creek Shelter tenting area, mile 807.6, I believe. And also of significant note for today is I passed 800 miles. That's a lot of hiking on the Appalachian Trail, 800 miles. All right, so I need to go to bed, get a good night's sleep because, oh my goodness, we've got another huge climb right out of the gate tomorrow. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to get up at 4 and start hiking at 5. That really worked for us. It put the big climb in the cooler temperatures, which is a-okay for me. Take care. Good night.